if you have plans for tomorrow, you might want to cancel them, because on Wednesday, October 7th, the world is coming to an end. At least according to the eBible Fellowship. Raw Story explains. Now, this organization, the eBible Fellowship, had originally based its prediction of an October end times on a previous claim that the world would end on May 21st, 2011. Now, this eBible group they say that they're not actually a church. They're just an online group of religious people. Obviously, they're also an online group of crazy people saying that there will be an end times. Now, they originally made a claim, or based their claim on the May 21st, 2011 end date. Obviously, didn't happen, but even though that they were wrong that time, this time, they're feeling confident that they got the date correct. According to the leader and founder of this group, Chris McCann, quote, based on what the Bible is presenting, it does appear that 7 October will be the day that God has spoken of, in which the world will pass away. It'll be gone forever. Annihilated. That doesn't sound good. And according to him, it's going to be fiery. Fiery. Now, what's funny about this is that these are the same people that don't believe in climate change, in which literally the world is heating up and getting hotter. Irony much, I know. Quote, God destroyed the first earth with water by a flood in the days of Noah, and he says he'll not do that again. Not by water anyway. But he does say in 2 Peter 3 that he'll destroy it by fire. Oh boy. Now, Raw Story explains that the expectation of a world ending this fall stems from the earlier prediction by Harold Camping. You remember Harold Camping, who was the radio host that was based in California. Now, in a 2011 campaign, Camping used his radio station, Family Radio, to notify people that the world would end on May 21st. When it didn't happen, Camping revised his prediction to October, which also didn't happen. But what did happen is that Camping's world did end. He did die in 2013 at the age of 93. So technically, I guess he was correct. The world did end, at least for him. I know, that's terrible. Now, McCann believes that Camping was actually partially correct. But he thinks that that day was actually the judgment day. Because it was actually the day, he explains, that God stopped the process of selecting which churchgoers will survive the destruction slated for tomorrow. Following the 21st May 2011, God turned his attention to deciding which non-churchgoers to save. The eBible Fellowship believes that God said he will devote 1,600 days to the task, bringing us to tomorrow, October 7th, 2015. Quote, there's a strong likelihood that this will happen, which means that there's a small, unlikely possibility that it will not. Okay. This guy, this is crazy. This is stupid. Yeah, there's a strong likelihood that this will happen, but then, you know, it won't. You never know. It could, it couldn't. Room for error. It's amazing how people like this have been waiting for the end times for like 2,000 years, and they still got it wrong. I wonder what the fascination is with doom cults and the end days. I don't quite understand that. You want to meet God? There's quicker ways. Not that I'm advocating for that. Now, these are some disturbing polls on this subject of the end times, right? Roughly about 47% of American Christians in a 2013 Pew poll believe that Jesus will come back in their lifetime, bringing on the end days. When Jesus comes back, it's all fucking over. Now, in a 2012 Reuters poll, found that 22% of Americans think that the world will end in their lifetime. That is 1 in 7 Americans think, oh yeah, the world's gonna end. I guess that explains why we don't actually want to solve any of our fucking problems. Oh, climate change? Who cares? We're gonna be dead in like my lifetime anyway. Whether it be 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, Jesus is coming back. Yeah, okay. And I love how they cling to this belief, this notion that even though that every time there's been a doomsday prediction, they have been wrong. They've been absolutely wrong. And the fact that I'm doing this broadcast kind of proves it. I'm just saying. But hey, maybe I could be wrong, maybe not. But if I am wrong, well, at least I'll only be aware of it for a short time. I guess that's somewhat comforting.